Hi there. In this video, we will learn about wireframes and why wireframe is crucial part of any web design process. To get started, we need to first understand what wireframe is. Basically, wireframe is a sketch of your website before any kind of design elements or development take place. Or in other words, you can say wireframe is basic visual representation of elements on a website. A website wireframe is also known as blueprint for a website. It is a visual guide that represents the skeleton framework of a website. It is an important step in any screen design process. It allows you to define the information hierarchy of your design. It makes it easier for you to plan the layout according to how you want your user to process the information. Let me give you an example what a wireframe can look like without any colors, fonts, shading and other design elements. You basically have a web page and then the most important pieces outlined in boxes, shapes, colors, but only in grayscale to keep it really simple. For example, we have logo in the top left corner and navigation after that, and full screen background image with some big heading and call to action button, and wireframe which represents your services and work areas and etc. We cannot start building pixel layers in Photoshop or writing a block of code without knowing where the information is going to go. So you can think of it a very simple version of your website. So now we know what wireframe is and how it looks like. Now we need to talk about why it is really important part of the web design process and why you should always wireframe before you start designing or developing. The first and the most important reason why you should always wireframe is it lets you establish the hierarchy of information on the web page. And what that means, it lets you map out with the most important elements that could be call to action, services list, work portfolio or any important information. The second most important reason of wireframing is it allows you to simplify communication. What I'm talking about here is the communication between you and your client. The last and the very important point I want to mention is the wireframe is kind of a blueprint for you, and that blueprint is a point of reference. And with that reference you can go ahead and can either design it inside Photoshop or can start developing inside web browser. So wireframing is really important part of web design process, and it is going to save a lot of time, money and headaches to start any web development project with the wireframe. If you have not used wireframing before, then this is the right time to get your feet wet. In next video I will show you how to create wireframe for the website which we are going to build in this course. Thanks.